Level by Level Gamer here, and we are outside of my local comic book shop, Michael's Marvels, here in rural North Carolina, and he has asked me if I would redo this golden T cabinet here, this golf cabinet. And what I've done is I've ordered a Jamma board, and we're going to put a 60-in-1 Jamma board into this device. So I'm here today picking this thing up. This is the beginning of the journey. We are going to do this together, and thank you guys for checking it out. Alright, let's continue on with what I've got going on with this Jamma board retrofit project. The first part of this video was me going to the comic book shop and picking up that old golden T cabinet, and then here are some of the parts that have already came for it. I've got more stuff on the way. So what we've got, let's just start with just one of the packages here, and let's see, it doesn't give me any clue which one this is. Alright, so this is going to be the power supply. Nothing left in there. And here we go. So we have your power supply. All this stuff came bundled. So I bought a board, power supply, harness. It all came as a package deal from Amazon. Get into this once we actually get into the install. But this is going to be the power board. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Long runner. Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be some a joystick maybe, some buttons. That's what I'm thinking is going to be in here. Yeah, just what I thought. So we've got a pamphlet style joystick manual kit here, or joystick kit manual. Pretty standard stuff. A blowout of diagram of the joystick itself. And we've got our buttons. This is a red, green, yellow, and white, I believe. So we've got our buttons here. And we'll get into this once I actually get into the build. So pretty standard stuff. Now the joystick, what I did like about this joystick is it is the metal version. I saw some plastic ones and I just didn't feel like that would be a good idea, not for this cabinet. So we have an 8-directional joystick here, but I like this. It feels good and solid, sturdy. So there we go. So we got my buttons, the joystick. That was package number 2. And let's see what is behind door number 3. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the harness. It's the only thing left other than the board. Alright, good deal. So this is going to be my harness. The board would plug in along here, and then these would go out to the various corresponding pins for your voltage, your power, your different buttons. Pretty standard stuff. Super excited. And of course it's got to have a manual with it. It is written in, maybe that's Korean, Chinese, I'm not really sure. It's labeled in a different language, so I'm going to have to do some research and figure a bunch of this stuff out. But it does come with some instructions here. Alright, and some pinouts. The connection diagram here. Alright, so that's that. Won't bore you with that. And finally, let's get to the board itself. Now, went with a 60-in-1 Jamma board here by Belee, or I guess I'm saying that, or BLEE, classical arcade board. This, like I said, this is supposed to be a 60-in-1. Whether it's 60 full games in one or if there are duplicates, not really sure till I dig in. But sometimes these things come with duplicates. But if it's got most of the classics, it'll accomplish everything I needed to do for 50 bucks. I mean, I'm into this whole thing for about $100. Actually about $120. Power supply, buttons, joystick. So not bad at all. Now this is the board itself. There it says it right there, 60-in-1. We got our VGA toggle switches here. I'm not going to get into all the details of that. Once I get into the actual build itself, we will go from there. So we've got the board, and let's see, it does come with a manual here. So Arcade Classics CGA VGA Jamma board. Of course, there's some technical stuff here. Have to go through that. But oh, there's some settings for each one of the games. But this is what I'm really interested in, because I couldn't find an actual detailed list of what came on this board in the reviews on Amazon. Nobody was talking about it. Look for some pictures online. Couldn't find like an actual inside picture of this manual. Maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place. So as long as we've got the good stuff here, we got Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Frogger, Donkey Kongs, Dig Dugs, Galaxian, Space Invaders, Pac-Man. Oh, and there goes my alarm. So give me just 1 second. Let me go cut that off. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Life's on a schedule, you know. Sometimes you got to set alarms and keep track of everything. So 1943, that's on there. So we'll see what 60-in-1, how many of these are duplicated, and how much of this stuff is good, how much of it is not. But if we get over a dozen of the classics, I will be happy. So there you go. That is the first video that I'm going to be putting together on my Jamma board project. You've seen the arcade machine, where I got it from, and some of the stuff that I'm putting into it. The next part will be actually getting into the machine and seeing what we've got on the inside and what we're working with. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more LBL action.